Hey, what's up, everybody? Just got back from liquidation. My daughter has been buying a couple loads. She's got into this, so I picked it up for her. And I wanted to show everybody, this is exactly how I picked it up, aside from taking these few things out, getting them out the side door. I haven't opened any of the boxes or anything. Everything you see is exactly how I got it. And I'm doing this video for a little bit of awareness because I feel sick to my stomach that she works pretty hard for her money and took it from her savings account because she's trying to buy a house, and bought a couple loads from there. And this, I'm not going to mention the name yet because I'm going to give him a chance to respond. But as you guys all know, I'm a pretty good authority on this. I did 110 episodes of a pretty hit show called Storage Hunters, so I'd like to think that I know a little about this business. So anyway, let's just get underway. Right off the bat, I noticed that this piece, as you guys can see, and I'm going to show you guys the stickers on all this, okay? The stickers are right there. I didn't alter anything. But check this out. So what they said was charger and dock station. Why the fuck did you list it as a vacuum, But let's open it up and see what we got here. And again, by the way, I want everybody to know, today is Friday. I just got back from there. It is approximately 7:45 right now. With the traffic and everything else, I got back from there because they were late loading my stuff out. And I want to say, I left there about 5:15. With traffic, I got back here 20 minutes ago. Alright, so, and this is pretty much what I thought. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. It's completely in pieces. Completely fucking in pieces. These are returns, not salvage, guys. These are returns. Look at this shit. Completely in pieces. I don't know if you guys can see in there. Somebody has fucking gutted this thing like there's no tomorrow. And by the way, the kicker is there's no charging and docking station in there, contrary to what it says in the box. If you're wondering why I'm not acting surprised, we've been getting loads lately. Like, this has been pretty much been the standard. My wife's had to go in there countless times and basically say, hey, look, and they, basically, they do take care of us in that respect. But the reason why we didn't go back in this time was they were running so late, they were closing down. There wasn't an option to do that. So that's one item right there of the load. And then I'll get to the really disturbing part about the whole thing. The reason why I have these items out is because something just didn't seem right about them. Now, can anybody figure out what that might be? Can anybody see how I'm lifting this up like this? A big heavy scooter? I felt this when I lifted it, of course it's already been coming out on the forklift. This is what I got, was an empty box. How the fuck do you make mistakes like this as a company? It's fucking empty. So, right now, my daughter paid about over $1,000 with everything involved with all this stuff. And I haven't shown you guys one piece. This is going to cost her money to dump. It's going to literally cost her money to dump. Now the next piece, and I told her actually, go for this. I saw it in the picture. And my wife knows we sell this stuff pretty regularly. This stuff moves pretty good. So for her starting out, these are really good safe bets. The Swagtron hoverboards, they're really. I've really never had a return rate on them, to be honest with you. As long as you describe them right, they charge up. They're, So this one I'm pretty happy with. The one I think I like about this model is the T1, which is pretty much comparable to the T3. This is good. It has that. That's cool. It doesn't have the charger, which kind of pisses me off because now you got to buy one for like 20 bucks or 15 bucks off of eBay. It looks fairly clean. So let's take a look. This is looking a little... Okay. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. Look at this shit. Completely fucking gutted. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Completely fucking gutted. This is from a national, reputable liquidation company. Completely fucking gutted. There is no value to that whatsoever. Not only are you missing the battery, I don't even know if those are motors right there. I guess they are, but it's completely fucking gutted. This is not good at all. And again, I'm bringing awareness because I could already tell by those two items that was too light. And in all honesty here, when I was going to do this video, I was actually hoping to make like a positive outcome. Like, sometimes you can get a couple boxes like this. You kind of just contact the company and just say, hey, look, this is what happened. But getting shit like this is not cool. So we're basically 3 for 3 right now of shit. I want everybody to see this too. I want everybody, this is what I was trying to explain to everybody was, you see the name right here, the tag on here? They have this labeled as a Madison Park Vienna 7-piece comforter set, okay? The reason why I told my daughter to buy this was because it was like 10 or 12 of these in that line. They're all supposed to be comforter sets. And obviously that wasn't the case. This, again, is exactly how I got it. And I want everybody to see that again. This is a label on here. Obviously, this is not a comforter set. That says comforter, right? Okay. This is supposed to be another Swatron T3. T3 is a little bit better than the T1. But I'm going to let everybody know I just lifted it out of the box. And it doesn't really feel right. It feels way too light. And as you can see, I haven't touched it or anything. Look at this fucking shit. You can already see the fucking wheels on it. That's what's left of it. So what they're doing is they're gutting these things over at Amazon or wherever they're coming from. Although they did leave the battery. I don't know if you noticed that. I just noticed that it has the battery. So I was wrong on that. I mean, I thought it was light because the battery was missing. They just took the wheels and the motors and everything else. So, yeah, that has absolutely no value at all. Wow. Wow. I don't even know how to, I guess like that. They even leave the screws in here, which tells me that they just are blatant about it. The other one I showed you guys a second ago, at least had the damn screws in it still. You know, I guess somebody was just kind of, you know, trying to pull a quick switch or something, I don't know. But again, I repeat, is that this was supposed to be a comforter set, and it's a hoverboard, which, so you can feel this really light. Yeah. I can tell you right now, she's not very happy with this load. The next one we have is, I don't know what this is. Oh, Madison Park Vienna 7-piece comforter set. So like I said again, I mean, I told her, you know, that the comforter set's still really good. She's fairly new at this. She's got selling experience because we taught her a lot of that, but you know, comforter set's not a hard item to push, and whether it be locally, online, everybody needs a comforter set. So if you sell for a good enough price, people are going to buy it. It's kind of like a necessity in a way. Here's the problem, because I can already see what's in here. That's not a comforter set. That's a fucking vacuum, okay? I mean, that's a dirty vacuum at that. That thing's a mess, you know? That thing's been used, and that's not even a new one. That's like fucking 5 or 10 years old. That's not even a new vacuum. I mean, I don't want that shit in my house. I don't want it in my garage even. Next one is, again, and now I hope you guys can see this, is that there's no possible way that I can alter these stickers. I'm looking for the sticker on this one. Okay, you can see the L there. You can see the barcode. Anybody wants to try to use their barcode, I'll zoom in on it so they can verify that everything I'm doing here is exactly what it's supposed to be. So anybody has a barcode scan, you can scan that. Oh, right here. Okay. Once again, Madison Park 7-piece comforter set. See? And you guys can scan that all you want. I mean, that's exactly how I got it. You see one of those, you know. Now this one again, it's a fucking vacuum, you know? It's like maybe 30 bucks, you know, new. That's bullshit. That's not a fucking comforter set worth $129.99, which is what they listed every single item in that manifest as being worth $130. Show me anywhere that vacuum sells 130 bucks. Nowhere. Okay, and not to mention, I didn't buy vacuums. I didn't tell her to go out, you know, because I helped her buy this load. I didn't tell her, hey, you know, you might get a vacuum set of a comforter set. So that's kind of fucked up, you know? I mean, it's not like they threw me a Dyson or anything. If it was a Dyson, I mean, we might have less of an argument, but that's shit. Here's one I saw earlier. This is kind of how I got it. Look at this shit just fucking flying everywhere. But I noticed this right off the bat. And again, these are all returns. Okay, I'm cool with the fucking string being, you know, broken off. But then you realize why it's broken off. Because the whole neck is completely gone, you know? I know there's going to be some wise ass out there that's going to say, yeah, you can stick a screw in it. Yeah, okay, go sell that fucking guitar with a screw in it. Ain't nobody going to buy that, alright? Not, especially since it's not really a known guitar. It's made by a company called Kona. You know, I think it's mediocre, maybe a $200 guitar if I had to guess. Like this, it has no value, maybe 15 bucks. Maybe somebody could pull the electronics on it, maybe for 20, I don't know. But my frustration with this one is this is not a return, it's salvage. I mean, that's not a return. That's, you know, if you're going through as a company, first thing you see is this. Okay, well, this is going to go in a salvage lot. But I guess, you know, it was easier to up the profits a little this way and do this. So, you know, and I'm just, you know, guys, here's the thing. I'm not showing a lot of emotion right now because these are kind of typically the lots we've been getting, even. Not just my daughter, that we've been getting. And I'm just getting kind of used to seeing them. I mean, they're just like, this is not right. I mean, this is not right. So, just look at this shit, man. This is all fucking dumb stuff. Fuck. And I'm basically going to have to reimburse her for this stuff because I was going to talk her into buying those loads. And the thing I want to mention too is that it's even more fucked up is the fact that we all know the resale market right now is completely whacked. It's completely fucked. It's just, you know, of epic proportions. You can't sell shit. So, I mean, to try to pull this one on somebody that's putting their hard-earned money into it is not fucking right. You know, you guys can kind of see. Oh, I didn't even see that. So, I didn't even know what this was. I put it in, but look at Madison Park Vienna 7-piece comforter set. Okay, see it? And this is just basically it's a Breville juicer. If anybody wants to look it up, look up BJE 200XL. You'll never see one on there for more than $19.99. Used. They got some guys trying to sell them new for like $150. They don't get it. I mean, it's just way out of the, you know. So, what's up? You know, I can keep going through. You guys get the gist, I hope. You know, I looked at this gas stove. I think this is on here. Let me see. And this is how I got it too. If you're looking for tape and stuff, that's exactly how I got it. I picked this shit up for her, like I said today. I got there at like 2:30, and they didn't bring the stuff out till like 4, which they were really busy. That's fine. I don't know. There was a sticker on it somewhere, but anyway, trust me when I say this. This was a Madison Park Vienna comforter set. And I'm not seeing the sticker, but anyway. This is, see, look at this. This is all fucked up. And look at the, and you know what's sad about it? I'm not even fucking surprised about it anymore. Now, can somebody please tell me where the knobs are that go here? I mean, I see these right here, but this is completely out of its, you see what I'm saying? It's completely just, there's no fucking use for this thing. It's junk. Look, it's not even safe to use. So, anyway, I'm just shaking my head at this shit. So, for most of you wondering, like I said before, she's into this for like $1,000 bucks, maybe a little more. This shit you see right here. There was supposed to be a really high-end guitar in here, and it wasn't there. Supposedly it was like a Cordoba something. I don't know. That was the reason why I told her to buy the thing. You know, but I want to say it was a Gypsy King Signature Pro or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to show you guys one last piece here. If anybody's wondering why I got a big old piece of cardboard there, because now the company also, since they got this new manager, they make you take everything, including the cardboard gaylord that it came in, or the cardboard box that they come in. So before, we used to be able to recycle it back there, and what you would do is you know, when you're done taking your stuff, you basically just leave the cardboard behind, and you know, it's good for recycling and all that stuff. They don't want that. They don't want that happening anymore. So you got to take everything, including the plastic wrap that comes around your stuff. Okay. You leave anything behind, they spend your account or they fine you. So, anyway, in closing, this is just really just bad stuff. But would you believe me if I told you this is pretty much, I've seen this before with this company. I mean, this has not been uncommon. I've actually walked away and just not even complained before and just been like, fuck it, you know what? Whatever. There's pieces missing. The Signature Pro guitar that's not there. It's completely just missing. I didn't see this on the manifest, this one. So this may have been what they're trying to pawn off as a Cordoba that's supposed to be $1,600 bucks. But it did say it was an acoustic electric, so I don't know, you know. But with that being said, let me know your thoughts, guys. I'm not going to mention the company yet. Like I said, I'm going to give them a chance to respond. I'm actually going to give them the link tomorrow morning. Or no, they won't be open until Monday, so I'll give it to them Monday. Because tomorrow's Saturday. And, you know, let me know your thoughts on what do you think of this. And I'm sure some of you probably figure out where it came from by the sticker. But, you know, this is what to expect nowadays. I mean, this is what I got. I mean, I need some type of resolution for this. This is not cool. You know, my daughter's not going to just sit here and eat up $1,000 bucks and just go to the dump and spend $50 to dump it. So, all right, guys, let me know your thoughts.